Hi guys, what's up, this is Paul here, back for part 2 of our Pokemon Black 2 Nuzlocke challenge. Gonna head on back to the center here and heal up Yoko, which we recently just got. And gonna be heading on over to Floccesy Town, I believe it's called. It's always with the pronunciation of these Pokemon city names, I get it wrong. I used to be quite good at it back in the first 2 generations when they named every city after a color, was it? I believe it was, wasn't it? I don't know if it was a color, was it? I'm not sure. I think the professors are all named after trees, I know that much. But I can't remember what generation it was that all the cities were named after colors. But yeah, I'm looking to get, before I leave Route 19, I am looking to get Pork Chop up to level 7 and Yoko up to level 5. So let's just walk on through here and see what we run into. I mean, Route 19 is quite a small route, so I really shouldn't be bothered too much. Let's see. Okay, is that it? Here we go! A lot of people were saying that they wanted some sort of shiny clause, that if a shiny ever appeared, that I would be allowed to catch it. I am considering that, and I'm kind of thinking if a shiny does appear, I'm just going to catch it regardless, because shinies are like 1 in 8,193 or something. If my memory's correct, it's probably not. But yeah, it's something like that. And yeah, they are very rare. And there is Ember. Ember! Pretty decent move. Just a little bit of damage. Let's switch Yoko to the front, and then we'll switch out to get some experience. So hopefully we don't end up messing this up. Does this guy want a battle? No. From the top of the ledge! Boing! What a badass. What a badass. Up here we have a potion. Oh no, up here we have a Pokemon apparently. Another Purloin. Level 3. Battle of the Purloins. Battle of the Purloins. Should I go for it? You know what? I'm pretty sure she can't one-hit kill me, so I'm gonna go on out here and try and see what I can do. Like, if she gets okay, screw that. I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered training these Pokemon. So I need to get them to around level 5 or 6 before I do eventually move on from the route. So there's that. Pork Chop, you do the job, buddy. I'm actually... Pork Chop looks so cute. Look at him. Look at him. He's just a baby. Little baby pig. I actually think having a piglet as a pet would be cute as hell. Like, I really would enjoy having an unusual pet. I seen a video like a while ago about this guy in South Africa, who had a tiger as a pet, which I found quite cool. Ooh, who is it? Oh yeah, it's Alder, back with his badass music once more. Oh yeah. Honestly, I still retain my judgment that Alder has the best music in all of the Pokemon games. So chill. Okay, so Alder is going to tell us a few things here, and then I believe that's him away off. But again, I am still on a mission to get my Purloin to at least level 5 or 6 before I leave this place, so time to do a bit little training. Oh yeah! Right, Yoko, you're a bit too young for this, so we'll get Pork Chop out. Again, I'll try to cut the majority of the level grinding out, but some of the early level grinding I'm probably just going to keep in. Let's see. I think Amber does the same amount of damage as Scratch here, regardless. So there's an Amber. Oh man, okay. I was going to say that was getting a bit too risky because I actually thought that Purloin did a lot more damage than 1. But we'll jump in here and we'll get a tackle. And we'll get that Purloin out of the way. Oh yeah! Alrighty. Let me get out of here. And I guess I will go to the Pokemon Center quickly here, just heal up. And then we will head out and get that done. I actually would like to rest my Pokemon. Probably going to ditch Yoko relatively soon, but I mean, if there's space in the party, I'll take her. I will take her. So, level 5 we're shooting for her. Again, Bit annoying we caught her at such a low level, but whatever. I think we can take her on easy. It's just gonna be forever, isn't it? It's gonna take forever. How long does this take? Okay, that is not bad. We can take her on. As long as she doesn't get a crit. Even if she gets a crit, I'm pretty sure we can still take her regardless. I'm so hungry right now, guys. I'm going to head out and get some food after this, but again, I'm getting an episode up today. I promised. I'm going for an episode every day. Play Pokemon every day. Level 4, not bad. Alright, we'll go for level 5, see what we can get. I think we should be about the same level as most of these Purloins anyway. Surprised I haven't seen a Patrat yet, because they are 50% encounter rate here as well as the Purloins, so it's a bit weird. A Growl, oh no. Probably a good move in hindsight. I do not trust that. Send a Pork Chop. Girl, Pork Chop! I think after this battle, regardless, I'm just going to go and continue with the story. So we'll see where we can go after that. Fate Ember. Bit of lag there. Ding, ding. There we go. And he's dead. So we'll let you get that XP. And then we'll head on out here. Again, heal up. I know, we're going to see plenty of this during this run, but we'll heal up. And, let's go. Probably a good idea to invest in some potions while we're here also, because it will get a little bit messy. So let's go and do that now. Give me a potion, and I would like 5 of those. Just to save me from always running back here. I mean, it's a bit annoying. Let's go and see what Alder has to say. Here we go. My Pokemon are well, Alder, as far as I know. Let's go. It's like a marathon here, running towards Alder's house. Still retain my statement that he looks like Jiraiya from Naruto. What up, dog? Oh yeah, we can start training if you want. You know, I have to ask, how does he know I was holding 2 town maps? Is it I run about with the town maps in my hand, or what? But yeah, Route 20, this is a new route, guys, and we can potentially catch some very cool Pokemon here. So let's go up and look for our friend Q. A lot of people are asking about my pronunciation of it. I had a friend when I was in primary school who was called Q, and he wanted to be called Q. But yeah, the Pokemon here, I believe it's Autumn. So we have a chance of a Pidove, Seattle, Patrat, Purloin, or Sunkern. A lot of people wanted me to use the duplication clause, where if you run into a duplicate Pokemon, then, well, you really don't have to fight that Pokemon. But at the same time, I really want to stick to my guns, make this as hard as possible. Anyway, here's our first leader behind us, Youngster. And for that, I believe he has a level 4 Patrat. Patrat has a higher base attack than Pork Chop, or sorry, Yoko, so I'm going to switch to Pork Chop, and we will lead with that. So our first battle here, against the Youngster. Again, for these, like, normal sort of trainers, I'm not going to be putting their information on the side. That'll only be for boss type fights, for example, you know, enemies and battles with Shu, and trainer battle, or sorry, gym battles. Anyway, Patrat, right off the bat, I'm going to hit with the Ember. Let's see. Oh, that's not too bad at all. So in this route, I'd probably be looking to get a Seattle if I can. If not, the Sunkern would be actually really, really welcome. But I mean, those two Pokemon are what, 40% rarity of the entire population in this route. So we'll see. I wouldn't actually mind a Pidove either. That would be cool. There is a lass here, and I think she has a, what do you call it? But Purloin level 4, if I remember correctly. And again with the music. Oh yeah. I mean, looking at her character sprite, she looks at least 7 or 8 years old. My younger sister, who's actually just turned 10, looks older than her. And I'm wondering how do Pokemon, or how do people get Pokemon so young? Because according to the storyline of the anime, these trainers aren't allowed to get their Pokemon until they at least become level 10. So I'm kind of wondering, I don't know, maybe the trainers are just late bloomers, because that was kind of what I did. Okay, there we go. So that's pretty nice. I believe there is another item we can pick up here. Paralyze Heal. Very nice. And I'm going to look about for our Pokemon. So, again, here's hoping for Seattle or Sunkern. Maybe a Pedo. Please, please do not be a Purloin. Please do not be a Purloin. Yes! We got a Seattle. Sweet. Level 2, though. Level 2. Right. Do not kill this. I repeat, do not kill this. Do not kill it. Come on, I can at least hold on with that. Don't kill it, don't kill it. Yes! Okay. Cool. This is cool. See, alternatively, a Sunkern probably would be a better choice at this point, but Sunkern has a little less rarity, and you can at least say that I didn't get a Patrat or a Purloin, which probably would have been useless, whereas these guys produce a little bit of type coverage, to be honest. So again, Seattle! Oh yeah! Seattle's a pretty decent Pokemon. You know, data added to the Pokedex here. Let's see what it says. Seattle, since this Pokemon makes its own clothes out of its own leaves, it's a popular mascot for fashion designers. Seattle has a pretty decent defense base stat, and it evolves into Swirloon at level 20, and then evolves again when its happiness is high into Levani, which is actually quite a cool Pokemon. So I'm going to name the Seattle as a boy here. How many character slots have I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was going to name it Salad Fingers, but I don't think I have enough for Salad Fingers, so I'm just going to name it... I'm just going to name it Salad. Because it kind of looks like a salad, doesn't it? I don't know. It's probably me thinking all leaves are salads. Seattle, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to run quickly back to the Pokemon Center and heal up. I shall catch you guys in 1 second. Alright, we're back on Route 20. I just want to point out that during the autumn season, there will be leaves here, which will allow us to get access to these otherwise inaccessible areas. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, I can't go anywhere right now with him, but, I mean, let's see. No, not there. I remember there's an area where we can go and get some cool stuff, but I don't think it's here. So, who have we got here? Who have we got here? Who have we got? We have a youngster, and I would like to switch... I guess I'll get Yoko up to level 5 before I actually do take on anyone. I'll see where we can go. So, does this guy want to battle? Yes, he does! Youngster. I believe this guy... Let me just check my notes. Level 4 Patrat. Now, my notes, I'm not really going to use them too much when it comes to gyms and stuff. I want to kind of do the majority of this off the cuff because I think that makes it a lot more exciting, but we'll see where it goes. Patrat has a higher base stat attack than us. So if I get down below 10, I'm switching out. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea because a crit can take me out right now. Switch into Pork Chop. See where we can go. Here we go. Leer. Risky, but you know, I'm kind of scared of Patrat because he does pose a higher bit of attack than the majority of Pokemon in this area. But again, if he just keeps on using Leer, we should be okay. Tackle. In hindsight, I'm probably glad I did get that Seattle low with the Sunkern because, I mean, Sunkerns aren't exactly amazing. They said that. Thank you for the $64. Alright, so head up here. Oh, I just moved there literally and that guy appeared to me. Hey, it's another Seattle. Unfortunately, this one is going to get burned to the ground. Well, not technically burned, probably scratched, but we'll get some attack on here. This might take a little while, unfortunately. Oh yeah, pretty cool. Critical hit. Get another scratch going off there. There we go, pretty nice bit of XP there. We'll head on up. This guy here won't let us pass. So, unluckily we can't get that. Go up here though. Get a Pokeball. Not too bad. So, let me just check my Pokemon order. I think I will get Salad up to level 5 now. I mean, We are lacking a little bit there. Again, here's what I was talking about, the autumn leaves. You actually wouldn't be able to get this normally. So, it's pretty cool to get a free Pokeball. And, where we're going? There should be a... I can't remember what it is. Damn it. I'm actually... No, it's around here. I haven't done the items here in a while, and I can't remember what it is. It's around... There's an item around here. I'll get it, don't worry. No, it's not there. Wow. Is it... I definitely know it's around here. Oh man, it's down here. I'm an idiot. There it is. Man! My spider senses was tingling. I knew that was there. So the Floccesy Ranch is up north there. So I can go there. Or I can go to the town. And you know I'm going to head to the ranch. The only thing is, I don't want to really... Okay, here we go. Okay, may as well. We can immediately go in and face someone here if we want to. We can face Shu. But I figured I'd take a time to go over the Pokemon here. We can get Lillipup, Azul, which is Azurill, sorry, which is what I want to get, hopefully. It is actually a bit rare, 20%. Mareep, again, another good addition. Psyduck, Pedo, Riolu. So there is a lot of cool guys that we can get here. I have no problem getting them. So I'm just wondering here. I guess I'll go, and I'll do it off the bat. So let me switch to Yoko, and then we'll go out from there. Yoko is looking the most promising for these battles. That being said, if we run into Riolu, sorry, then we are going to have a bad time. So let's heal up there, just because I can. Again, hoping for Azurill, Mareep, Psyduck, or Riolu. Chances are I'm probably going to get a Lillipup, but we'll see. Oh man, come on, give me something. What's up with this? Here we go. Let's see what we get. Oh man, damn it. I mean, Lillipup isn't bad, but at the same time, when there's stuff like Azurill and Riolu on the table, then you really don't want to mess about with that. So let me just get a scratch right here and we'll switch out. Leer, okay, I don't care too much. If that lowers my defense, probably want to look out for that a little bit, actually. Nah, I'll go for it. It shouldn't... If it criticals me, I'm gonna cry. But we shouldn't be okay. Okay. Now it's time to switch out. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch this, by the way. We'll get a ball. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3. Wee! Lillipup! You know, I do hate on Lillipup a little bit. It's a decent Pokemon when it evolves, not so much now. It has a pretty good attack stat for this point in the game, and it evolves into Herdier and then Stoutland level 32. I will give it a nickname, and this is literally... I'm not kidding. I got my first ever dog when I was 5 years old, and this is what I called him. I called him Puppy. I'm not gonna lie, I called my first ever dog Puppy. I know, guys, original, but nothing much I can do about that. So, with that, with our new addition to the party of Puppy, I am gonna sign out here. I know I'm cutting off right before a battle, but more of a cliffhanger. So, thanks for joining us today, guys. We got 2 new Pokemon. Solid, a really cool addition. Puppy, not so great one, but now we have a little bit more type coverage with the fire and the grass, and then we have 2 normal types and a bit of a darkness there with Yoko. But join me next time, we'll be taking on Shu. I called him Charon earlier, I don't know why, for our second rival battle. So, as always, this is Paul, signing out. Have a very nice day. Bye.